Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kesh, and welcome to another episode of the Drawing with Kesh show. So today is day 4 of the 10-day art challenge. I've actually, I've broken down my movement goals, like working out stuff, into a very simple thing. I think I'll probably share that in the future episodes. It's like very simple, very easy. I'm slowly building it up, like starting small and building and keep on going from that. So the thing today, like I discovered something recently when I did the day 4 challenge. The day 4 sketch, and I think I finally nailed down how to practice art and how to actually get better at art. I'm not meaning nailed down. I think I've gotten a really good glimpse into what it takes to be a better artist. Not be a better artist. What it takes to practice. What it takes to, and how to practice to be a better artist. I think that's the term I was looking for. So you've probably heard of this 10K rule, right? The 10,000 hour rule. Like it takes 10,000 hours to, master a craft. Or something like that. It comes from the Malcolm Gladwell's book Outliers, and he did this research on world-class violinists who have actually, all the elite class violinists have put in like 10,000 hours of practice into their work. The thing is, people started to coin this term so much that they've lost what kind of practice, on the way. Like it's not just 10,000 hours of just logging in hours and just like drawing, and that's what I thought in the beginning, that if I just draw for 10,000 hours or something, I'm gonna get better at art. But the thing is, apparently, it's not true. I have actually more than 10,000 hours under my belt of just drawing and stuff, because I've been drawing since the age of 3. I am okay, I'm good, but the thing is, I'm not even close to the level of being a master. That's like a far away, distant North Star. Like I'm so far away from that thing, but God, all these sounds when I'm recording. Jeez, man, come on. Yeah. So anyway, I really genuinely believe that I have my 10,000 hours done, complete. It's in me. But what it actually takes, the 3 things that I believe, the 3 most important things that I believe are the key components of proper practice are these things. 1, it's not just 10,000 hours, it's 10,000 hours of deliberate practice, meaning you pick up a skill and you practice that skill, the particular skill. Let's say you want to work on your line weight or line work and all that stuff. So let's say, you pick up your pen, you work on your strokes, and you do it repetitively, the same thing over and over and over again, deliberately, for a couple of hours until you get the desired outcome. So that's what I think is the first key component of the 10,000 hour thingy. First is deliberate practice, and number 2, which is the most biggest realization for me, the recent realization, and that is, it's mindful practice. Mindful meaning you're focused on the task in hand and you're not distracted, man. Yeah, that's so big. That is so big. You need information to get into your brain, and if you're distracted, it cannot happen. And that's what I realized. Like I used to practice heads and drawing hands and bodies and gestures while I was having a movie playing in the background, or while I was watching TV. And I was wondering, hey, you know what? I did so many hands and heads. Why am I not improving? No, dick face. I don't call my dad. I don't want to say dick face on the show anymore. So here's the deal. No, it's what was I saying? It's actually, God, I lost it. Shit. From the dick face. Don't say dick face on the show again, Kesh. All right. Mindfulness. Yeah. I was wondering, like, why am I not getting good at drawing hand or drawing heads or drawing gestures, then I realized that I haven't focused on the given task in hand. So what do I need to do? I need to focus on the task in hand. It's simple. So if I'm drawing gestures, I need to draw gestures and let that information sink into my brain without being distracted. So that is a big thing for me, at least. I don't know if it's for everybody. At least all these things just work for me. So I'm just like sharing these things from my personal experience, and yeah. So it's mindful practice. And the third one is like a couple of things combined. It's let's say here are the three things. I mean, the third thing is this: your 10,000 hours of practice, to be very honest, it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring as heck, man, right? Like I mean, sometimes it's fun for me. Like, the more I get into drawing anatomy and faces and heads and stuff, it's getting a little bit more fun. But the thing is, it's boring most of the time because it involves a lot of repetition and doing the same thing with boredom and all that stuff. So it's one, boring, and what was the other thing? Damn, I forgot. So see, this is what I need to do. I need to write these things down before I start recording. So yeah, it's boring, it's repetitive, and the next thing is, to be honest, it's you need feedback. You need feedback. That's a big thing. During your journey, during my journey on this 10,000 hours or whatever this thing is, I think it takes more than 10,000 hours to master a skill. 10,000 hours is just an entry point, to be very honest. You need feedback. So it's either from mentors, or either from books, either from things, because let's say you're drawing heads or gestures, and you draw a gesture in a way. But the thing is, if we keep doing the same thing over and over again, it's the same wrong thing over and over again, it's not going to help you, right? So you draw gestures and you get feedback. You can do self-directed feedback. Hey, I probably need to do this hand. This hand goes in, it needs to go a bit more to the right, or it needs to be a bit more flowy and all that stuff, and improve on the next one. I think that's how it works. So it's deliberate practice. One, focusing on a skill, picking one skill, focusing on that, and two, being mindful while doing that thing, being focused and intense, and three, realizing the fact is going to be boring because it involves a lot of repetition, and four, okay, now it's turned from 3 to 4. 4, you need feedback. You need feedback from what you're doing. So I think those are what I have found to be the 4 key components of proper practice. I think it's probably going to evolve into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things as I go along this crazy journey, man. So that's what I think. So what I realized while I was drawing this sketch this morning, this baby Groot, was here's a technique that I'm recently using. One of the best ways to learn from what I think is to copy the artists that I personally admire. I was copying the sketch of Sean Cheeks Galloway and Rodgon the artist, and sometimes I copy the sketches of Jake Parker, Joe Mad, all these people. So I think I was blindly copying them. So what I've changed from that to today, I mean recently, is I copy a page of all their works, then I turn the page I turn up the page, I just close all of my references and redo the thing. Like, not exactly to the exact, see if I can, create an exact photocopy, not exactly like that. I try to draw the things that I've learned while copying them mindfully. So that's what I do these days. Like 1 pages of copy, 1 pages of self-drawing. using the lessons. I was doing a sketch. I was copying a sketch from Sean Cheeks Galloway this morning, and there's where I got this idea for this baby Groot, and so I just went ahead and added my own style to it. Then I started experimenting with different expressions and how the cheeks go, where the eyes are placed, where the mouth opens, and all that stuff. And I think that's how you properly learn. So it involves deliberate focus on one skill, in this case, which is studying my particular favorite artist. And 2, I was being mindful while I was doing it. I wasn't distracted. I wasn't, I was focused. 3, I wasn't bored, to be honest. I was actually having fun. 4, I was getting feedback. From, I keep referencing back and forth. Okay, the cheek needs to go this way. The eyes need to be here. My line weights are not good. I need to improve my sketching quality and all that stuff. So I was just getting feedback. So anyways, man, so these are things what I believe are important to have a proper 10,000 hour practice session that probably leads to mastery. So yeah, all these things are the things that I've learned recently that I wanted to share and put it on video. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this day 4. I had loads of fun. I've discovered a really awesome technique today, so I'm super excited to use it constantly on a continuous basis. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on day 5. Until then, see you. Bye-bye. So I'm recently into this thing called The Ghost in a Shell. In the Shell. In a Shell? In the Shell. Whatever the thing is. And it's a movie. It's an anime. I don't know. By Scarlett Johansson. A beautiful actor. And